7-year-old Ayan believed every good day started with a surprise. That morning, he found a small box on the table. It wasn't big, but it felt important. "Is this for me?" he asked, eyes wide. His dad smiled. "Open it." Ayan carefully opened the box like it might fly away if he rushed. Inside was something shiny, a watch, but not just any watch. "It's glowing," Ayan said. The HD touchscreen lit up with bright colors, clear and sharp. He tapped it gently. "Whoa, it moves when I touch it." The screen was big enough for him to see everything clearly, especially on the i20 Ultra version, which had a large display that felt almost like a mini phone on his wrist. Mom helped him strap it on. "It's so soft," Ayan said, wiggling his wrist. The comfortable strap fit perfectly, and Dad showed him different color straps they could change later. Ayan nodded seriously. "This is a superhero watch." The watch buzzed softly. "What did I do?" Ayan asked. Dad laughed. "You just took 5 steps." Ayan's eyes got even bigger. "It's counting my steps?" He ran across the room, then back, then checked the watch again. 10, 20, 30. The step counter tracked every move, and the sports modes made Ayan feel like an athlete, even if he was just racing the sofa. Later, the watch showed a little heart icon. "That's your heart rate," Mom explained. "It checks how fast your heart is beating." Ayan put his hand on his chest. "My heart is working hard because I'm excited." At night, Dad told him, "Wear it while you sleep." "Why?" Ayan asked, already sleepy. "So it can check how well you rest." The next morning, the watch showed his sleep tracking results. "I slept like a baby," Ayan announced proudly. Dad also explained the watch could check blood oxygen, SPO, and blood pressure. Ayan nodded. "So it's like a tiny doctor, but cooler." That afternoon, the watch rang. Ayan jumped. "Mom, my watch is calling me." It was Dad calling through Bluetooth calling. "Hello?" Ayan answered from his wrist. Mom clapped. "You didn't even use a phone." The watch also showed notifications, messages, alerts, little icons popping up like magic. "It tells me everything," Ayan said. "I don't miss anything now." Dad showed him the companion app on the phone. "This app helps us see all your steps, sleep, and health details." Ayan leaned closer. "So my watch talks to the phone too?" "Yes," Dad said. "They're best friends." Some versions even had a voice assistant. Ayan tried it. "Hey watch, what time is it?" The watch responded. Ayan gasped. "It listens to me." Over the next few days, Ayan discovered more surprises. He changed watch faces every morning. One day sporty, one day colorful, one day super cool. He set an alarm for school, a timer for homework, a stopwatch for racing his cousin. Once, Mom couldn't find her phone. Ayan pressed the button. The phone rang. "I found it!" he shouted. The Find Phone feature made him feel like a tech genius. Sometimes he even controlled music and the camera from his watch. "This watch does everything," he said proudly. Days passed. The watch stayed on. It didn't even need charging again, Ayan noticed. "That's because it has good battery life," Dad said. "It lasts for days." One afternoon, Ayan splashed water while washing his hands. He froze. "Oh no." The watch kept working. "It's water resistant," Mom said. "Just don't swim with it." Ayan nodded seriously. "Only hand washing missions." Dad's phone was Android. Mom's phone was iPhone. The watch connected to both. "So anyone can use it?" Ayan asked. "Yes," Dad said. "It works with Android and iOS." Ayan smiled. "That means it's for everyone." That night, Ayan looked at his glowing watch. He whispered, "I'm 7. And I'm smart now, not because of the watch, but because it helped him learn, move, sleep better, and stay connected." Still, the watch was pretty awesome.